Okay, and we'll try this again. The power went on me last time, so I'm going to get a little bit more, easier for us all. Okay, my name is Boyce Howell. I'm a local whittler, I should call myself, super carver, because I would never train. We're going to make this little man here. It's called a wizard. That's what I call it. I usually do the colors like blue for sky, green for grass, brown for Mother Earth, and that's my way of doing things. Every year I try to do a different color for a different meaning. Now, I usually starts off with my little pencil and a little small piece of wood. I usually squares up a inch board or whatever. Now I'll go down about 2 inches. 2 inches there and 2 inches on the opposite side. Okay? Now I'll take my board, my peat pencil and my board, go down at an angle. I don't know if you can see it real well. I'll go down at an angle there. So you're cutting like a V angle. Go on the opposite side and do the opposite same thing. On a V angle until you meet on both sides. Like so. So now you got your angles. I don't know if you can see it or what. Now, I usually guess I'll come down after. Now I'll show you that after. One thing I'm going to do is this part here. This is my dowel saw. I'll take my dowel saw and angle it like so. Angle it. I'll go all on them lines and I'll cut them lines so you can't see no more. That's my favorite thing. Now, here we go. Now I cut. Okay. Now, the highest point on your angle, I usually go down about a ½ inch or whatever you feel like going, and I'll cut down straight cut. There you go. Now that's your dowel saw. If you're going to buy, I deal with Lee Valley a lot of times, my company. So then I'll go over. First thing I'll do is cut it the nose piece for now. I'll angle it and cut it up till I get the right angle on it, right? Cut a piece out. You hear that snap? That's where you're getting the piece that you've sawed to. You're doing a great fine job there. Then, what I'm going to work on now first, get my pencil here. The first thing we're going to do is look at this part here. This is going to be a little mustache. Now, they're all perfect or nothing like that. This part I'm cutting out of there. So what I'm going to do then, take my pencil. I'm going to take the pencil and go down around in a circle. I'll make it like a kind of a funny, well, shape like a mustache, I should say. I'll do something like this. Now, follow me if you can. Make it the way you want it. Don't worry about anybody else. Mustache, I'll do it the way I want it. You do it the way you want it. It's kind of like this. I usually go from top down. I go from the top down, an angle. And I'll go on the top part of it where I cut the lip down. Same thing I do on this side. I'll do exactly the same thing on that side. Try to get the same. Don't worry, the carving knife will take care of it for you. So then, I'll grab a crook blade. This is one from Lee Valley. Now, Lee Valley, if you ain't got the membership, join us. Get out to them. Every now and then you got to tighten your blade up. Don't worry about that. That's part of doing things. Cut down on each line. Follow the line the best way you can. I like to cut it deep. Right? That's the way I like to cut things. I like to do the same thing on that side. Now usually I make all this in Port Bass, but people are gone and at the corner. Now I'm in Pasadena right now. I live in Port Bass. So anyway, I'm cutting this on the angle now. So got all that cut around there, down around this way. Make sure it's nice and deep for yourself. Right? And there you go. So you got that cut. Then I go to my carving knife again. That one, sorry, wrong one. This one here, and I'll cut. Where's my thumb? Well, if you ain't got it, use tape. Use your top. Make sure you got something to guard your thumb. I'll cut like this. You go down and angle. 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 I keep angling. There you go. And I'll come up. Like so. This way I can. Right, that's what I'll do. Now, I started one earlier and the power cut out, so we're just going to switch over. Now, that's what I done. Clean that all up. Now I'm going to go back to the one I was doing for the power one. I hate non-finished job. So now we got all that cleaned up inside and whatever. I use the, remember there I use this knife now to cut in this way. You can use your knife, but I just prefer to use this. And take my knife and cut in around. Now I'm used to cutting this way, so you should use a glove. I still cut myself. Anyway, it's not serious. I got that cut there and there. And now, there we go. It's all cleared up. Now, I get it all the way I want it. Oh, watch it, watch it. Reach it. Get it cut down there a bit. I'll go back then, size it all up and look at it. Okay, I need to cut this one down on a V. Or, well, where is like a mustache. That was quite straight V. Like this. Right? There we go. There we go. Now, I don't know if YouTube's going to take all this now. I just don't know. Okay. On the back of it, to get the lump, the back, cut the back near a bit flat, this way you can. I'm trying to get some of it done the way it should be done. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off this one. I'm going to go back to that one short now. Show you what I've done. I'm going to do two at one time, I think. Now, I got that done. Now, taking my knife, and I'm going to do the V cut all the way around. Up cut, I call it. But anyway, all the way around, I'm going to do that. Some of that's going to fall out, some of you're going to have to fix. So, I'll cut it like that, and then I'll do it this way. Okay. Take my knife and go up this way. This is for the ones who don't like doing anything right. There you go. Now I'm making this a habit. I just decided to do this one here just to get some practice on it. There's a lot. Oops. See, you lose it. Ah, this is not my. There you go. Now I'm going to go over this way. I go back to the U-cut, or what do you like to call it, angle cut. People call it different names, but I just call it crooked blade. Just cut up a bit. I'll keep working the way up there. Like this. Up through. There we go. Up through. Okay. Up through. I don't know how long it'll take me to get this on there, but I'm going to do it in 2 sections. I say I don't know how many minutes to get. I never noticed it, so anyway, I'll go up through. There you go. This, and I will go cut like this. Cut that around the nose a bit. This is what I like doing. I enjoy it. I used to teach it one time, but like everything else, life changes. I go on, do other things. I always come back. Oh shit! I always come back to carving. I just fold down up line. I don't worry about it right now. I'm gonna cut it down and hang on. See, can't fold it up. You just play with it and work with it. I miss my alcohol there. So I'll cut that in around this way now. There we go. I'll probably get this down to science, but I haven't. Just gonna put that in there also. I do it. I'm not too worried about anybody else no more. Just if you don't like it, don't have to fool with it. And they're looking, so I'm not worried. So what's wrong with the world? Everybody worries what somebody else is thinking. Everyone knows they've got cell phones all the time. Anyway, not too worried about it. Just cut out your little patterns here. I'm doing this a little bit different around the chest because it's the way I taught myself. Sometimes, you know, you just cut away at it. It's gradually coming out the way I want it. Look at the size of it. Any loose ends I should have laid right along each. I cut the saw and clean it all up a bit. Won't be showing you too much of it this one, but I got none left there because I am Pasadena. That's a long way from where I am from. So I'll just get the knife and clean it all up and around here. The jackknife is a real wonderful thing. Your V-cut, you've got everything in there. Straight blade, you got a chisel. Oh boy, I love it. When my girlfriend gave me more than that. Smart woman, I think. She gave me this one. She gave me the other one for my birthday one year. So that's how we'll go like this. That's when I buy it, but she's smart enough. She buys it without me. Love her to death. But anyway. I'm soon getting down around. I'm always doing something, trying to get some little angle there. Now, I'm going to go this way, that's it. Yeah. Trying to get away with it, but if you're ever in summertime in Fort Bass, come and see me at my kiosk. I'm always there doing a bit of carving here in the evening. I do most every evening when the weather is good. I'm down there trying to do a bit of carving there. I do a few little things there. I make dog teams and sleighs and puzzles and gumball machines, and I make whatever I can think about making. I got yo-yos, I got slingshots, not slingshots, Welby Bombline, Newfoundland pencils, Kelly's. Kelly's is a wooden anchor, just used one time. Used to be hard to get steel, so you had a Kelly. They made it from knits and whatever else they made it for. Boats and all that. But I wouldn't too worry. I sell a few of them, I sell a bit of this, a bit of that. I'm always making something while I'm down there. So, drop by and say hello. Say you see my little tag on my shoulder, or whatever you like to call it. Maybe when we get time enough, we can have a little chat. You got speed over time, bring it into the basswood. I can't buy it. I use a pine. I like pine. That's why I learned that, and that's what I use. Basswood is great. I got a bit, but it's hard to get here. They don't grow in Newfoundland. Pine, we get a bit of white pine. Spring comes in from the mainland. Our Newfoundland pine is a red pine, and it's hard to do anything with. It's so powdery. And you got to have it good and dry. I use driftwood and that kind of stuff. I enjoy it. I just take the angle there. we go. I don't know if you can see it or not. I got my other tool. I have to be pictures. I'm not used to it, so excuse me if I don't focus for a bit. There you go. Now this is why coming down. Now everyone's not the same. I hope you're not making the same one I make. This is no fun. Make it your pattern. Do what you like. Change the angle. Change the mustache. It's fun when you play with it. You know. Here it is. Now I got the mustache all done. You know what I'm gonna do now? My favorite thing is a bit of sandpaper. I can find it there a second. I had lots this morning. Now I can't find one bead. So what I'll do is look for me sandpaper whenever I find one. So right now I had it all there. Right now I can't find it. Okay. I'm going to put that somewhere else. Anyway, I'll take my sandpaper, rub it out, make it smooth as I can. Just go around the edges. Like so. Up around this way. And then over this way. Down around this way. I try to get this all done the way I want it. Here we go. Over this way. Now, here we go. Now we go. Just want to get a rough idea what they're going to look like. There we go. And around here. Oh, this way. See now. Here we go. I'm not very good at timing this or not. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but you know. I might be able to send it to somebody else. There you go. So this is what I usually do with it. Sand it and play with it and try to make it the way I want it. The best way I can. Now work around the nose and sand up around there a bit. I don't want to sand too much, but at this point I find sometimes when it's getting dry, it don't give me a good clean cut, so I rub it off a bit of sandpaper and make it look nice. And now, I got that done. Like that, huh? Now, I'm going to grab my little knife, my little buddy I call it. I gotta hang up. Now this is a V cut on this, but I'm not sure what the size the V cut is. A small V cut. Take my knife. Just do a little bit of scar, I call it. Wherever the blade lands, cuts. Now you're getting a little bit out. And then around this way. There you go. And don't be scared to use 2 or 3 different knives. Now somebody, oh, you're not a carver. I'm not a carver, I'm a whittler. A little bit different. We use different knives, different things. A pocket knife, whatever I can get my hands on, I can use. But I like anybody. What makes the job easier, I try to use. If you're interested, go to Lee Valley. So I can put in Lee Valley, they'll show you where to get the knives and stuff like that. This is a jackknife. There you go. Call them up and tell them I recommend you. I don't get nothing for it, so don't worry about that. Let me say, you see my video of jackknife? Carving knife, carving jackknife is the proper name of it. Got all kinds of blades. It's beautiful knife. I'll go to the mustache. I'll take the mustache and put the little lines on the mustache like this. So, like that. That's all we'll do. All this will be painted in here. I'll put a little bit of red paint in where his nose is at. So that would give me a contrast of his nose and redness. And as you paint this white, bit of paint, I usually like to use flesh color paint. Toe paint I use. I don't use nothing else. Toe paint because little kids and that usually picks up my crafts and that. I don't want nobody's kid to get sick or anything. So I use all water-based or toe painting. So there's your little man. Started off with there, and you got there. He's ready to sew now. I forgot this morning. I was doing this one here and working on it, and I need to take this one here and do a bit of work around the mouth and that never done. So I'll do that now. Well, it has. Just see how it's going. now don't forget, now you're in Port Bass sometime and you see my video, pop by. And hit the yellow key top on top. Just ask for Boyce Howell. Sit down and you want to know something about blades or something about knives or something. I'm not a professional, but I know nice bits. I like my work. Come in and have a cup of tea. Tim Hortons Black, I like. So you drop by, bring it with Tim Hortons Black coffee. Yes. And we could have a yarn. Sit down and have a yarn meeting. Yeah? Bit of music up there. There's a couple of local bands, Bernie Cheese and a few more of the boys up there. They're really good. I enjoy it. I started selling crafts over 2 years ago. But the first year I never had a kiosk. Last year I went and got one. Well, I never got rich at it. All summer, but it was only me. After I pay my bills, and I got no big expense. But I sell crafts there, and you come and have a look. I'd be too glad. Come by and say, well, I enjoyed your video, or tell me you didn't like me. I don't care. But black coffee did me good. I make a bit of this and a bit of that. So puzzles, I like doing puzzles too, but I enjoy carving the best. It won't take me huge cutting around there, get rid of all the old tankers and anything. I call them tankers, but burrows they call them half ton, people call them. And he's ready to paint. I usually screw a little edge into him. I call them around here, or a little eye. I usually like to use 7/8, my favorite. There you go. You have a good day, and like Nick Lance says, don't let your jig tail fly.